Okay, it's good.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello there, guys and girls. This is the Prussian Prince, and I'm here with a lot of people. Starting with Majutsu,
Hello.
the Crazy Cat,
Too bad Zarv's not in the call. I mean, the stream anymore.
Oh,
Are you going to introduce him too?
Zrift.
Well, I'm actually on the stream. Want Ivy it or not?
there is not a lot of delay,
Yeah.
so you can still co-cast with us.
I'm not going to, it's just annoying how I want it will not undo our work as a streamers so far, because I don't like when some idiot actually affects the flow of a tournament.
Yeah, it shouldn't be about us. It should be about the players, and just it's a thing. It's part of the game right now. If you host a Flash tournament, you're gonna have streamers, and they're gonna stream the game, especially the finals.
Yeah.
Yep. And the problem is, honestly, who did trash talk him in any way? Like, anyone can go to Air of Carthage video with his comments. It's a second video of Air of Carthage, which dedicated to showing players how to play just when you start. How to move on avatar map, what composition to pick.
Yeah.
And there in comments, we just told Ivy that he isn't right when he was saying Air of Carthage in very rude manner, I should say, that he shouldn't make these videos. Like, why are you making videos that only help noobs? Well, now I'm making jokes about you, Ivy. Now I do.
Oh, that comeback.
Yeah, but I read that discussion on that topic, and I think most people disagreed with him. So he was clearly in the wrong there.
Well, in any case, guys,
Internet discussion
it's
here,
your
oh
game
my
to
God.
cast, so
Yeah, serious business.
focus
Yeah.
on it.
So we have Gifu Crossing, as we were saying earlier. We have obviously 2 dojos on the map. One that's closer to TWR, Killerfisch, and r3yk, the shrine actually. And one that's closer to the other team, Ivy and Bruno, which is the farmhouse. So dojo wise, I would say that TWR and Killerfisch and r3yk have a superior starting point. But like that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll get the shrine. It's just the higher likelihood. And the thing is that I mean, if they play this right, they can deny the shrine anyway. The other team.
Yeah, the key buildings are pretty close to deployment either way, so it's not you can't really secure a key building easily,
Yeah.
even though it's on your side.
Yeah. Not like, what is it, Sanrikuria.
Yeah.
You can get so screwed on that map.
Or Hokuriku Crossing.
Oh, yeah. Hope we see fun game, and without Zrift, like I can already see that energy in this cast is much lower.
Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna look at the armies right now because I don't know.
There's no one actually talking.
Oh, my bad. I was
Well, you
looking at
can
the
talk
game.
about how dojos imbalanced on Gifu Crossing and what approaches they can take if they have.
It isn't really imbalanced, I would say. On
Well,
this map.
I mean, there is still slight favor.
Yeah, but it's not that big.
There are a lot of maps like this where one team starts one key building and the other team with the other key building, and like Tohoku Forest, but this one isn't that bad as Tohoku.
Yeah.
So we're starting.
But yeah, like if you're on the opposite side, you have to move in since the beginning to be able to deny it, like right the second it starts.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
just
if you're too
one
slow,
thing,
yeah.
Killerfisch has a lot of cav and uses it aggressively, so he can secure that sort of that shrine.
Yeah. But Ivy does have a lot of cav as well. Great guards even, and mounted gunners, 125 range.
What?
So strong cav for both Killerfisch and Ivy, it seems.
Yep.
But Killerfisch, he has a mix of swords and spears, like Naginata monks, know that cheese. So interesting. He hasn't.
Our hidden units have been
go ahead.
discovered, my lord.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it looks like Bruno wants to send some units over to help Ivy push
He's
through
sending
Killerfisch.
most of his army.
Yeah. So is r3yk. Like, I guess they're not really gonna fight for the farmhouse, so they'll just combine their forces and try and get the
Oh,
shrine
lag.
together. Oh yeah,
Rated is way too compact.
yeah. Well, mounted guards may get a volley off, but no. Could have. I think he could have gotten a volley off with that light
Yeah, he
cap.
was just scared. The light gap pull back. Then it seems like we're gonna have a melee engagement already. But r3yk is just standing there. He's gonna get his monks charged.
Treacherously meant to ambush
He's
us.
attacking now, okay.
Oh, I'm not sure how good r3yk's position is, because he can get flanked by Bruno right now.
Yeah, he needs to get that bulletproof in that gap there. Smaller gap.
Long Yari coming in for Bruno as well in the center. That's gonna do very well against those monks.
As long as he doesn't forget to put it in spear wall.
Yeah.
Which he does right now. But
Mounted
there is this
gunners.
one Yari cell already on the flank of Bruno. He's going for the cav. He could have just recharged the monks.
Yeah. Oh, look at the cav coming for Bruno. It seems like he's just gonna
Our men are
send
running
all his
from
cav
the
on that
battlefield.
flank and start rolling
Shameful
down
display.
r3yk's flank, unit by unit, I guess.
And we're seeing something that r3yk has done before, I think in last game as well, we casted.
Blah blah
He
blah.
is, well, not that, he's friendly fire. His
Oh,
monk
that.
is close
Yeah.
to routing. Stabilized.
They got the general.
Killerfisch is doing
Yeah.
really well on his side.
I don't think he'll win quick enough for. I think r3yk will just die too quickly before.
Yeah, he
Killerfisch-
needs to stop the cav, but he doesn't have anything at this point.
No, Racket is doing really well.
He's
Yeah.
winning the center, it seems, but that cav.
It's not really winning the center. It's more
But
like.
if he repositions his match locks, point at the cav.
Wait,
sends
what do you
the
mean by the
Nagatenants.
cav? The cav is
On the far
just
left, Bruno's cav.
Weaker cav. Yeah, it's weak.
Oh,
cav,
yeah, that's
look at
right.
it.
Wait,
Yeah, that's right.
If they actually
Just
put
one
some
Yari cav.
pressure against those cav, it's not really much.
oh, Long Yari is not in spear wall.
Where
It might still get in spear wall now if he's smart.
Let's see. Can he?
Well, as long as none of them are engaged, he can go in spear
Yeah.
wall.
Shameful display.
Look at the back of r3yk. Like all the cav is now engaged. And actually, r3yk does have spear support, but he seems to be.
He has a match lock there, and he has better cav.
I wouldn't really say a Nagaten is like spear support.
It is.
Yeah, but
It's like minimum.
Yeah, it can kill. Like when the Great Guard is fighting under cav unit and you have a Nagatenant there, you can take out the Great Guard for most of it.
Some of
It's
it,
not,
most.
and they aren't Great Guards, they're Yari cav. So
That's true.
oh, look at that brilliant move by Killerfisch, sending in one Yari cav through the gap in the center.
yeah, hitting the match lock, Sam. Nice.
Hopefully it doesn't get caught. See?
Oh, good charge.
Nice.
And now his melee gen is going into the mounted gunner.
Actually, r3yk totally pulled it around.
I pulled it around. But it would have been bad if both of his monks would have routed, and it
Yeah.
kind of looked like it was going to.
Yeah, but his general is right there.
My lord!
Yeah, but it's a
A
Bojan.
glorious
Long Yaris with
Yeah, but you still get the aura around it, that +3, and then plus
sure.
2 from being alive or something.
look at the Long Yaris of Bruno.
Yeah, that's
It's
sad.
nothing.
But yeah, GG.
Did he even use hold firm? I don't think so.
I don't
did
think
he?
so. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Does he have full form on it?
He does
does.
have firm.
I didn't see it.
Hmm.
Yeah, why didn't he attack with that? Like, bring back the
Yeah.
other units. Just have the long area hold that there.
Yeah. Because Long Yari does very well against low armor units. Yeah, like surprising turnaround from.
We thought that he was gonna break there.
I was
That he
like, oh,
look what he has
okay.
left.
I was like, oh crap, Killerfisch is gonna have to win very quickly, otherwise his ally is dead.
Yeah.
But turns out that's not really the case. It looked really bad, but he held together. But I think Bruno could have definitely pulled that engagement off better, because he was certainly in an advantage.
Yeah.
At that point, but
Show final stats. Unit
I
stats.
will just a sec. Just saving replay first. So let's start with Killerfisch. His Nagi monk, 218 kills for level 4. That's pretty good.
Ooh, yeah.
And at r3yk have 11 losses, 137 kills. Nice. So is General 85. Nah, it's okay for my legend. And
Yeah.
Ivy, yeah, I guess that's how you say it. His Great Guards, 109 kills, respectable. So Dutchie's only 74. Yeah, he didn't. His units didn't do much.
Yeah.
Oh well.
For Rick of his monks, those two monks that still held on, got a good amount of kills.
That was lucky right there.
Yeah, it could have been bad. 152 and 148, and also 92 kills for the Great Guard with only 25 losses. And for Bruno, his no duchies did, yeah, respectable. Okay. So that was the game. I think there was a desync.
No.
Or
host
they are
left.
rehosting. Yeah.
I found it interesting that Bruno actually went for mounted Naginata.
They're fine at the like level 1.
I mean,
sure, but
their
that's it.
stats are pretty good. So against infantry, like no duchy charge would do pretty well, I think. But against other cav units, yeah, not so much.
Just hope they don't get charged.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's it for now, guys. So we shall see you in the next game.
Yep. See ya. So the stream continues, and I think Killerfisch already hosted because I see Hagakure in Kifu Crossing.
Okay.
So I'll host that. Or watch it. So now Killerfisch is hosting, so Zrift can join again.
Well, let's see.
Is it 9 or 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
Ah.
Hagakure. What does it actually mean? In Japanese?
It's a
Is
book
it a
of the
place?
leaves, or how it's called.
Book
It's,
of the Leaves. What?
It's basically codex of samurai. Well, from
yeah.
Japanese, it have something to do with leaves, with leaf.
Hagakure meaning hidden by the leaves.
Yeah.
It's a practical spiritual guide for a warrior.
It's actually pretty cool. A nice reading. For Japanese, it's something that was Sun Tzu and Confucius teachings for Chinese.
Confucius.
I can't
What
pronounce.
this is about the Bushido.
Yeah, it's at the same time. Well, more like Confucius. Fuck. Well, Confucius.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. But basically a book. The book records Tsunetomo's views on Bushido, the warrior code of the samurai.
And guys, you didn't read it?
No, of course not.
It's so short, and it's like, you know, this
Just
niche
like every
books
Total War
with-
fan has read, Shinsu. What's his name?
I've read it actually. But
Sun Tzu.
What the
Sun
hell
Tzu.
is
Art
Shinsu?
of War.
Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
Shinsu.
Art of
I
War,
didn't bother.
Sun Tzu. Well, I actually bought Total War. Like, you know, it was like lazy winter evening, and I was like, you know,
Oh
I read
god, life
what-
stories.
Yeah. Well, we have a time on the stream. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do I do? Like, and I remembered that book that I did read when I was younger, and I never understood it. Like, it was so simplistic. Art of War. What is there
Yeah.
not to understand? That's how we live. And I thought that maybe I can get the point if I have some reference. And the only reference I found was obviously r3yk videos, because that was first place in a search. And then I looked at it, and I thought it would be cool in multiplayer, but for some reason I bought Fall of the Samurai instead of Vanilla. And then Pointman, then GDs, Let's Plays, Let's Talks. And suddenly I'm here.
And suddenly you host a tournament. Like, that's so.
Oh, yeah, it was at some...
No, this is the RoS. This is hosted by Dave the Brave.
No, he means what happened when
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we actually revived Flash tournaments for Geruda. Me and Mr. Nabba. It was completely dead season when between summer of 2012.
It was because people were getting sick of. There was a new Total War game, FOTS, and I think a lot of people didn't like it
Yeah.
at first, or still.
Well, now it's pretty healthy. But really, I think Hagakure is something to read. It's basically a lot of small aphorisms. How it's aphorism, right?
Yeah, I think that's one word to describe it.
Yeah, and
Stories. What do you want to say? Are they
no,
like stories or?
they're very short. They're very
Okay.
short. And they're very strange. They show mindset of the Japanese. And what I'm trying to say, basically, it's an interesting book. Japanese have another written something more like Sun Tzu. It's a
Sun Tzu.
book of five Sun Tzu.
Yeah, I messed it up for
Miyamoto
you.
Musashi, book of 5 rings or something.
Yeah, I heard something like that. I haven't
But
read it, but heard about it.
it's way too abstract. He talks about either he talks about fighting with a sword as a one man, then he talks about army, even though he never was a general himself. Like, it's a bit strange.
Yeah,
I certainly
he
didn't get it.
Was he too young to fight in the Sengoku Jidai? I think he was. Miyamoto Musashi. Let's look. 1584 he was born. So he could have fought as a very young guy, like 16.
What
in,
happened?
Well, we were talking about Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi. So,
He's very known swordsman, but
Yeah. but I don't think he actually fought in the Sengoku Jidai. He fought like challenging people, but not
Yeah.
in a
No,
war.
he didn't fight any wars. No.
but there is like so low amount of actual proof of his existence that people think that it's like the whole bunch of people under one name, folklore, like folk tales.
Oh yeah, that's possible.
Be right back.
Okay. And he was paranoid, they say. He was even bathing with a sword, which makes sense considering how he lived.
Yeah, swords are expensive. Maybe someone would steal him. Steal it. Shit.
That's for sure. Well, there is a story how he killed famous swordsman using
A bamboo sword, yeah. Right.
not a bamboo sword, like what do you use to row a boat?
An oar.
Well, I guess I don't know that word, so that's what he
Yeah,
used.
Braver, help us. It's an oar, right? Where you
What?
to row a boat, use an oar.
Yeah, a paddle.
Or
Okay.
paddle, yeah, paddle is also a good word.
I don't, well, he basically hit him in the head, and that was all. Even so, his opponent had a sword. And there is big ass fiction book about him as well, which I didn't read till the end. It's
Like
way
10,000
too big.
animes and mangas and
I actually liked his cameo in Samurai Champloo. Like in one
Oh, yeah.
episode, there were someone who might or might not be Miyamoto Musashi.
Wait,
Man, I
Samurai
love that
Champloo
anime.
was later, right? I thought it was set
Oh,
later.
it was completely ridiculous anime.
What
Yeah,
year
okay.
was it? What year was it? Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo, it's by a creator
No,
of...
what year was it like taking place? Like
I
historical.
thought it
It
was like
was-
18th century or something. Or 19th century.
19.
I'm
It
not
was-
sure.
That'd
First
be-
American ships near Japan.
Yeah, that's like...
yeah, that'd be 1800s.
Is that 1800s or late 1800s or
1800s,
early
like
1900s?
late 1800s or middle, somewhere around there. But yeah, that'd be when FLTS takes place.
Yeah, they had some guns there. But I absolutely loved first two episodes, and like for me, anime is everything about character development, and it was absolutely cool to see how they pulled it. Like three absolutely different people end up in one group looking for Sunflower Samurai.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Especially mushroom episodes.
Mugen is the best though.
Of course he is. And he would marry Ninja Chick later.
He did? Can't remember that.
He
Ninja-
didn't, but
don't remember.
no. She said he would be her husband, so I guess it would happen. Not necessarily inside the show.
So how far along are we with this game? Shit. Oh. Just waiting.
They ready?
Oh, Bruno is.
Oh. And we have no Prussian prince to make.
Well, at least
Actually,
we
you
have
should
you this time.
introduction. At least once.
I should do the introduction.
Yeah, it's a nice training.
I used to do it for the Dutch Ducks tournament, I think. Oh yeah, I can do it. When do you want to start recording?
Yep. Well, we will wait as long as we can for Prussian.
Okay.
Man, I'm starting to lose the voice. And man, what was like? Why wouldn't he just put absolutely symmetrical dodges here?
Oh, they could, but I
The
think
rain,
Bigger maps.
the rain already favoring one side, right? There is no need to put dodges like that.
so. I will hide the map, and
Spam the link.
yeah,
Again?
I will spam the link.
Please.
Look, I assume people are still watching, like from the beginning, right? Right? Nah.
Yep. Yeah, Bruno was on the last tournament when it was better call-out tournament for 40 men, 400 men anniversary. Gifu Crossing was a first round map. Bruno was arguing that it's a bad. Honestly, I know that it's a bit unbalanced, but I don't think it really decides the game on this map.
No, it doesn't.
And it shouldn't.
And like
Especially-
Killerfisch just said, it's not like they're gonna get it anyway.
And well, Russian Prince will come when he come, but game may start any moment. So there is no fair maps, to be honest. There is just no fair maps.
They're all
And
fair.
thinking about,
Yeah.
I think it's not always beneficial to think about fairness at all. When you come into the game, any second you spend thinking about stuff that's not related to a battle, getting you closer to a loss, which happens with me a lot. I double thinking stuff so much.
You think too much, you just need to act. You know,
Yeah, but-
you always say in your videos, and they had this plan here and they had this plan there. Actually, most of the time we don't. We just see things and we act naturally.
Oh,
like,
you mean compromise?
No, I'm not telling that people have a completely thought out plan, but
No,
it's
yeah.
how your experience talks.
yeah, exactly. But we don't really think about it most of the time. We see something and we do, and it's not like I really thought beforehand how to do it.
Yeah, okay, then Majutsu would be doing introduction.
Yeah,
and
apparently I have to. So when
Yeah.
you want to start?
it's
recording?
decided. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, my name is Majutsu, and we're here for the second game of the finals of the RoS 3rd regiment tournament. You see, now I fucked up.
It's normal. That's why you have to do introduction.
Yeah, and I am here with Soript, as you heard,
Hello, hello.
and the Prussian Prince,
Hello?
and Braver, who is very quiet.
What?
Oh, there he is. So
What?
This,
I'm here.
so this is the second
Oh, yeah.
game.
I
Gifu
have to
Crossing.
like talk.
Yeah, you have to. And it's Killerfisch and Ricketh against Bruno and Ivy from Lusitania Legio. So we'll see. And the key buildings are the Sword Dojo and the Archery Dojo, and there was a huge discussion about if
Well,
it's
not
fair or
huge.
not. But well, Bruno was complaining a bit.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, well, it's
Like a huge discussion in the game is like I can't see the initial messages anymore. So,
Yeah, but I think really controlling Sword Dojo for r3yk Killerfisch part is not that easy because this forest in the middle allow Bruno to actually come close enough to uncap the dojo.
just get one cav unit in there really
Yeah.
quick and make sure they don't get it.
Well, in any case, opinions are opinions, and it's
Yeah.
not that decides the game. So let's see how it goes. Relatively cavalry heavy build for Ivy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cavalry with general. And actually, I don't see any light cavalry. One light cavalry, one bow cavalry.
And
So
great
he have-
guards, level 5.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong. It's
Two
pretty
neg-
strong.
2 Naginata War Monks, 1 Yari Cavalry, 2 Great Gods. And whole his infantry is 3 Nadachis.
And his one light cav of Killerfisch is already getting around.
He has no meat shields.
Yep.
Ooh, oi.
Yeah, much like Samurai, Yari Samurai. Well, still decent. I don't know, I think you can work with this. Let's take a look at Killerfisch, who opposes him. Well, actually, this time he seems to be. No ninjas, I guess. Just
It
considering-
looks like that, but he doesn't have that good infantry. Like,
Oyo
just a
needs
couple
to
of them.
shift his infantry towards his ally.
Yeah, well,
Because Killerfisch
Yeah,
has
they're
infantry
giving
there.
them the sword dojo, which is surprising actually.
Yeah.
and I don't know. I wonder why Rick actually so passive with his infantry, like, and it seems to be in 2 groups.
It's not that. I'm wondering why, like, Oyo is, like, using 2 cav to chase this
What
one
are
light
they doing
cav.
with their gens? They're moving so close, trying to shoot each other.
What's with these
Oh.
bow gens these days now? It's like, shit.
Yeah, whose fault is
It's
that?
your fault. It's completely your fault.
I would
Okay,
never
let's
use
go
bow gen. What are you
for.
talking-
And he doesn't even use it right. Like Braver, you always listen to me, don't you?
Well, let's
What?
take a look at Rick.
It's not that easy trying
Composition while we have a chance.
every few seconds.
Yeah.
So, 4 Naginata War Monks, all level 4. Very similar to me, actually. I bring something like that. Some attendants are on the front to eat up charge. Long Yara Shigaru on the front, much like War Monks. And his cavalry, Light Cav, Fire Cav, Light Cav, Great God,
Also
Great
5,
God,
level 5. And a sword
Sword
attendant.
attendants.
Yeah.
Level 2! Level 2! Yay!
I
That
guess I need to spend a little bit extra or something. Just,
but they still take veteran slot.
yeah.
Yeah, veteran slots are
Interesting.
important.
Well, let's see.
Killerfisch ran that light cav all the way around, but it didn't do anything.
Well, it took time of bow cavalry actually. Bow cavalry weren't shooting all this time chasing this light cavalry, so maybe he won something.
I don't know why the Bruno is going up the hill.
And
That's
I
a
should
huge,
say,
what do you call it, flanking, well, asking to be flanked pretty well by
Yeah.
Ricketh.
well, he
or
still
Rick.
have advantageous position on a hill. And General of Ivy already killed 50 men. So, but oh
Bruno
man,
about to get
Bruno,
Getting
his
charged?
general.
Oh no, just in
No,
time.
it's nice bait. It's only 60 men killed, but it's light cavalry. It may rout. It probably will.
Hmm.
So, relatively slow game. Because honestly, Killerfisch doesn't have much infantry to really push. At least he didn't have on the middle. But now,
Yeah, but his army isn't that big if you look at it. He
Yeah.
has like a
Doesn't-
long Yariash and 2 monks as his main infantry. Both for
bulletproof.
Sam.
Yeah. I don't see, like... He doesn't have
must
any
have something.
matchlocks. Yeah. Like...
Ninjas, or maybe a Thunderbus somewhere.
Maybe.
cavalry charging.
Well, we
pulling
see them
back.
use a Thunderbus tonight before, and that won him the game. So maybe.
Well, this time again, Killerfisch starts a fight without having actually being in advantageous position, but at the same time, look how Bruno give up way too much on a hill, and
It's
now
not really a
Rick
fight.
will just get to the hill. Yeah, he just throwing away a couple of Naginata attendants.
Mm,
Well,
yeah.
he's
But
taking
look,
out the
he's
Dutch.
getting the Dutches!
Yeah.
What? Whoa, this is nice, but it's not like I'm trash talking, guys. It's just nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay,
what I'm
let's see.
seeing from the Lusitani Legio team, I think Bruno shouldn't have fallen back that far.
Yeah.
It was the best place to take a fight, so
What? Okay, Bruno is attacking Killerfisch now a bit. What Ricketh could do now is flank that maybe.
I don't know.
With
It's
one
still a
cav
good
unit,
move.
just flank that there.
Yeah.
No
Still,
Dutch.
you know,
They try to
really
kill
slow.
Killerfish
Look at it.
before Rick comes. Look,
Yeah.
it's a nice
They-
idea.
They
Yeah,
might
could
actually do
work.
it.
Could
It-
work.
it
Look at
could-
long
yeah.
Yaris of Killerfish.
Killerfish
They
is
were
taking
very-
the engagement, so
Yeah. And he doesn't have hold firm on the long
It doesn't
Yari.
matter
But
about
But look
that.
at the long Yari kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they only lost 4 men.
well, it's against
But
the
they were
tendons. And no,
wavering.
she's on.
Look at them destroying units with only 6 men killed. Destroying those Nodachis.
That's why they are so great. But
Yeah.
now they're gonna get charged in the rear.
And actually, Killerfish puts his Nadachis, as I noticed, in more deep formation. 3 rows deep.
Isn't that where you're supposed
Or
to
even
do or
four?
something?
I don't know, but I see some people really spreading them out.
Oh.
And
I don't know about that engagement with Naginata Warrior Monk at the bulletproof. I think
How-
that's not gonna go well for him.
How
Well-
is Killerfish doing? Like I think he's doing a pretty damn good job considering like there's like 1.5 armies against him.
Oh, is
Yeah,
he gonna
but there
charge
is
the
still-
general?
a lot of cavalry of Ivy, and look what it
Oh,
finally-
Bruno with the long Yari.
And then Longiari destroying this Naginata attendants.
Bruno's
Yeah.
general's getting
They
sniped.
just die.
He's not in spear wall.
Bruno's general just another
I
2
think-
volleys
Isn't
and
he?
its gen is gone.
Yeah, he's not in
He
spear
actually
wall.
isn't.
That's why he's pulling back. I think.
Yeah, he has to reform,
Oh yeah, that's
but
what
I'm
I
not
would
sure
do.
if he can.
Yeah.
No, he can't because he already engaged. Huge blunder here.
Killerfish somehow still alive for now.
Yeah, but doesn't look too good for.
Bruno lost his general.
Okay, that's good then.
But look, Rick is coming in again from the flank.
But Rick, if he's being really slow.
Yeah, 2 of his cavalry units waiting behind. One of his SWAT
But
attendants.
Killerfish is
zone-
beating that by himself. Ow.
What? He
Well,
Nice.
somehow
Oh.
Ivy managed to get all his cavalry in fight with.
Oh, could it be the
Naginata
match
Samurai.
lock, the friendly fire? And that's
Yeah, probably.
units.
Oh, he finally got the gen. Nice.
And I don't know, Killerfish, where did he get all these inspires? I thought he used inspire on his long Yaris.
He had 2 inspires. That's it.
He,
His
He
general and
His- yeah.
long gun.
long Yari were level 9, okay.
Ah.
Oh, Killerfish actually losing his gem.
Yeah, but I don't know. Rick has so much left.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
And Rick have his general
My
left,
lord,
which is bow
Our ally
general.
has fled,
Legendary
abandoning
bow
us
general.
to the enemy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He is. They
And-
have the sword dojo too.
Yep.
And honestly, initially, even so Bruno says this map unbalanced, when I think about it, if you
What?
go near SWAT Dojo, it's like you don't actually have to attack uphill. You can take fight on even ground.
Yeah.
It's not like you...
Just
I don't
deny
get
them
it.
the sword dojo and then skirmish because they had both had bow gens and Killerfish just had
Melee.
melee bow. So in terms of skirmish, they had the advantage most likely.
Yeah. Well,
Our entire unit
Great
has
Gods
perished,
still
my lord.
kicking, I guess. But I don't know about against all these.
Look at all
mass-
those Naginata warrior monks and yeah. Yeah, mass rout.
Oh, and
Our
now
general
Ivy
has
lost his
been
general.
injured, my lord. He lives, but must leave the
And
battle.
Rick actually got his light cavalry alive, so yeah, it's over. Still, one Nadachi of Bruno? Oh, okay, they routed. GG.
It's just so Killerfish doing it again. Can he
Yet
be
again.
stopped?
Well, it's not like he's doing it alone, I
Yeah.
should say, but they have a very nice team chemistry in the sense that Killerfish just stays like a stone, like I don't know, like a mountain, and Rick just goes and flanks. I don't know how Killerfish does it.
Well, yeah, the Sword Dojo helped, but he was kind of lucky that his units didn't rout, because they were pretty much
Yeah.
overwhelmed, I would say.
And I didn't
still help.
understand. At the beginning, his long Yora Shigaru, with no losses, were wavering before he even got in touch with enemy.
Hmm. Who's? Okay.
Killerfisch, like
He's a melee gen, so he doesn't have that. And that long area Ash has like what, 8 morale, 7 morale.
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Long Area Ash, they're winning a lot, so once they win, then they can
they
still hold on.
stabilize.
Yeah.
And look how effective Rick's army was. Race, man, why I called him Rick? Oh, come
yeah, I
on.
was wondering all the time.
Just...
Rick.
Rick Sostin? What?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Ray, sorry. Like, this is
You
so
call him
difficult
Ray,
to read.
I call him Ricka. I don't know, what is it?
I call him Rake It.
Yeah, I
Rake.
call him Rake. That's what I call
yeah,
him. Okay.
that's nice. That's a nice compromise.
Okay, but I guess it's Ray because 3 used as E most of the time.
Yeah.
When they try to put something lead
Yeah, that's
from
true.
a letters, from a numbers. So for Killerfisch, Longyari, man, his infantry, sturdy one.
Yeah.
But I think, and I don't know. People say in the chat that Ivy good player, but honestly, even if you good player taking cavalry heavy against Killerfisch, you have to be super confident in your micro. Like I don't even know. I wouldn't try it honestly. I can't imagine it working so well.
Just take Yariash spam and box yourself up with like 4 bow warrior monks.
Well, I don't know honestly. Man,
That wouldn't work.
that's
So
the
you can
problem.
have 4 bow warrior monks.
I would use
Oh,
heavy
yeah.
gunners and
Oops,
just shoot
I
his
forgot.
gen. Bits.
That's the problem with mechanical skills, you know? You can't
What?
beat them without having mechanical skills yourself. It's
Mechanical? What's that mean again?
Mechanical.
mechanics.
The mechanics, yeah.
Because if you just don't have enough movement with your cavalry, if your mouse not fast enough, if you don't split them, if you don't go around, if you don't micro 2 flanks at the same time with your middle, you're just not going to deal with Duck or Killerfisch that well. Or against you guys, it's like when all this stuff circling around, you don't know what to look at, which of them would attack actually. That
Yeah.
one light cavalry going around, it took so much attention. It wasn't even meant to attack. It
I
was
don't
meant to
think it
take
mattered
attention.
that much. I mean,
Yeah.
You don't know. Like, you know how annoying it is to have that cavalry unit behind you, and you have
True.
nothing to protect your matchlocks when attack from a front comes and light cavalry behind you. You start thinking, my matchlocks, no, my cavalry, no, what?
Yeah, but Killerfisch started
Yeah,
the
but
engagement
they-
by
what?
pretty badly with the 2 attendants sent to die, and then he sent that one bulletproof.
But
And let's not forget, if he didn't change his ways, Ivy actually plays without Mons enabled, I believe, and he plays without debug camera, which adds to his
yeah.
troubles.
well, if he
Oh,
I
he-
must say, playing with those handicaps, he's doing
pretty good.
amazingly well.
What? He doesn't play with
Yeah.
Mons? What?
Yeah.
Well, at least not on
With
his
what?
videos.
What's
He have key pressed, basically.
Oh.
What?
So no
which-
minimap either.
I'm not sure. Like, look at his videos because it's difficult to say. I'm not sure if he on tournaments it actually would be pretty cocky to play like that against these players. But I mean, they got so far. And Bruno, yes, like actually, honestly, this time Bruno looked like, you know, when I just started playing vanilla, that's how I was losing all my games. I went super passive, I was retreating, and you remember all our 4v4s, 3v3s? It was like I was retreating the whole game, and in the end I just died doing nothing.
Yep.
And that's
Pretty
what
much.
happened.
He gave away the superior terrain
Position.
advantage, and then, yeah.
No, it's more like they shifted to like Ricketh or whatever his name is, and then they changed to
Yeah, okay.
Killerfisch. That was a really bad move. They kind of like double teamed Rick.
But at some point it looked okay. Like if they broke Killerfisch, actually, it was almost looking like a nice move. Like if you're giving up completely that reach, move back even more.
No,
move
but
back to the second kill.
for the Killerfisch part, it was just really mostly a 1v1 from oOIYvYIOo and
wasn't.
Killerfisch.
Yeah, I saw like 5 or 6 units or something from Bruno, wasn't there?
It was mostly like Naga attendants and then like a 1-2 Nodachis firing off that one like long Yariash.
And I think Ivy had the same problem Killerfisch had against Tetsuo. Cavalry heavy against basically full Naginatas. And you have to have something special to deal with it. You need, I don't know, Donderbus.
Thunderbus.
And there weren't any on the map. Interestingly enough, both sides
think they're like experienced to fight like a Nagi army with Cav, that's why.
It is really hard.
It is. In any case, guys, that's all. It's 2-0 in the finals of RoS tournament number 3, 2v2, without random teams. It's predefined teams. And thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time.
Yeah.
See you.
See you.
Ever.
Oh, and for those of you who watched till this point and wondering why I don't have a first game on my channel, it's because I